Moving on, a bill seeking to regulate public-private partnership (PPP) in Nigeria has killed second reading at the Senate. This was sequel to the presentation of the lead debate on the general principles of the bill by the sponsor Adamu Aliero during plenary on Wednesday. Our correspondent Anita Patrick now reports.
One of the major challenges affecting the growth of the Nigerian economy is the huge deficit in both the areas of social and economic infrastructure, roads, railway and seaports. Hence the passing of the bill titled A Bill for an Act to Repeal the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, Private Partnership Regulatory Commission. Sponsor of the bill, Senator Adamu Aliero, said the bill sought to bridge the gap between the public and the private sector to generate massive investments for the expansion of the country's infrastructure services well beyond the resources and the capacity of the government.
One of the major challenges affecting the growth of Nigerian economy is the huge deficit in both areas of social and economic infrastructure. To bridge this gap, massive investment must be made in the expansion of the country's infrastructure services and beyond the resources and capacity of the government, which has been solely responsible for the provision of such infrastructure. Public-Private Partnership Regulatory Commission Bill 2021 will therefore be very key and central to leverage on private sector investment and capacity to bridge the country's enormous infrastructure gap through an effective framework for public-private partnership in Nigeria.
In his remarks, President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawal, said that with very limited resources in the country, the private sector should be encouraged to participate in the development of infrastructure. He thereafter referred the bill to the Senate Committee on Works for further legislative action and to report back in 4 weeks.
Our country at this point, and indeed at any point, should embark on public-private partnership to ensure that we free our scarce resources for social development, particularly education and health and similar subsectors. I believe that at this point in our history, with very limited resources, we need to encourage the private sector to participate in the development of infrastructure in our country.
Meanwhile, a bill sponsored by Sadiq Suleiman seeking to establish the Institute of Border Studies in Kwara State also scaled second reading. After the bill was considered, the Senate President, Ahmed Lawal, gave the committees on tertiary institutions and TETFund 4 weeks to report back to the Senate. Anita Patrick, TV 360, Abuja.